India wants work, it wants a lifestyle, and it wants to see itself as one of the most stable market economies in the world.
Direct selling in India is all set for New India. We have seen young people joining the direct selling industry as an entrepreneur. And if you see the age bracket of 25, they are taking it direct selling industry as a very serious industry.
Today, India aspires to create the Naya Bharat, where dreams and aspirations are destined to become reality. Direct selling, since its inception, has been one of the driving factors behind India's post-liberalized economy. The ease of doing business in New India, coupled with government schemes such as Make in India, Skill India, Startup India, and others, have uplifted the entrepreneurial spirit in the country. With direct selling and its progressive stature, the industry has also been especially aided by monetary institutions via financial inclusion. The direct selling industry is a thought leader and is among few industries who have been a pioneer in empowering women in the country.
So there are about 53% of the direct sellers, they are female workforce in direct selling industry. So it started the supplement income. So the ladies at home, those who don't have too much of option of working in office, they are taking it as an opportunity to really make some supplemental income for themselves.
Direct selling has not only proved to be one of the leading employment and work-generating sector, but also is miles ahead of other predominant sectors in the market in terms of job and wealth creation.
Government is planning to push around 500 million of skilled workers by 2022. I think this particular sector has a potential to provide kind of mass empowerment and livelihood for people.
The combination of direct selling and entrepreneurship have not only helped MSMEs and SMEs, but it also helped in giving growth objective to Indian economy.
So the New India is all about Make in India, fair enough. So what is the direct selling company coming to us for? They're going to go to the big guys. They want new entrepreneurs who are coming up, who want to put up the setups. And so direct selling companies want people like us or maybe others to put up a goods manufacturing facility in India as per international standards.
The Department of Consumer Affairs, Government of India, had notified the direct selling guidelines in 2016.
Connecting with state governments for the last, I would say, 10-12 years, if not more, and holding workshops, round-table conferences, one-on-one meetings to speak to the regulators, speak to various state governments and the centre as well, to explain the difference between what are the characteristics of a good direct selling entity.
The Indian Direct Selling Association, the only organization meant for benefiting direct selling industry, has taken great initiative in promoting the government initiative at a grassroots level.
See, we have seen the growth in direct selling industry in the last 5 years by 16%, and we also see that they are having expected growth by 300% in 2025. So we have also grown along with the direct selling industries growing in the market, and we expect that we will further grow.
The Indian direct selling industry has witnessed exponential growth in the last few years as a result of several reforms by the government.
IDSA will extend its reach and educate consumers, common public about important issues like distinguishing between a genuine direct selling company and fly-by-night operators, consumer protection law and the consumer rights under the Consumer Protection Act 2019.
The strong policy-making capabilities and under the strong leadership and guidance of our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi, the direct selling industry is on its way to contribute towards a progressive economy and to deliver what the world is going to see as the Naya Bharat.
Good evening. Welcome to today's session of IDSA Direc'T'alk. As you all know, our special guest today is Mr. K.M. Rafique, International Marketing Director, DXN Marketing India. Introducing a bit about the company, DXN Marketing is based out of Malaysia and has worldwide operations in many countries. The company is well known for its Ganoderma business, and definitely we are going to ask Mr. Rafique to tell us more about Ganoderma, its medicinal properties, and what DXN is doing with this herb. The main product lines of DXN includes dietary supplements, food and beverages, personal care products, skin care, and cosmetics. The company is also into manufacturing and distribution of household products and water treatment systems as well. There's a very interesting bit about DXN that I would like to share with my audience. The parent company, DXN Holdings, was listed in the Bursa Malaysia, that's the official stock exchange of Malaysia, in the year 2003. The company achieved a good financial understanding within the next 7 years, and the major shareholders in fact bought back the shares from the market, and the company was accordingly delisted, so which is very commendable for a company to achieve such a financial stability and such a financial growth within 6 or 7 years of it getting listed on a stock exchange. DXN, high regard for quality, earned the company many outstanding citations and recognitions from various health and business organizations, as we have been saying in the earlier also. One of the main product lines of the company is dietary supplements, food and beverages around the Ganoderma herb, and that's been taking the company to different levels. Company has been getting different awards and citations. Moving on to the DXN operations in India, the company started its operation in the year 1999 in India and has over 19 lakh distributors and over 25 branches across India. Introducing a bit about Mr. Rafique. Mr. Rafique started his career with DXN in the year 2001. And he has grown up, he has seen the organization grow, and he has himself grown from the initial levels to now a position where he is the international marketing head of the company. During his earlier days in the DXN, Mr. Rafique has been responsible for the company's business growth in countries like Bangladesh, Russia, Czech Republic. As of now, Mr. Rafique handles the business of DXN in 6 countries that includes India, Bangladesh, Afghanistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Mongolia. Mr. Rafique's expertise and passion, knowledge about direct selling has enabled DXN to achieve a growth of over 300% in the last few years. His strategy of empowering direct sellers with basics about consumers, distributors, networking has really shown tremendous results in terms of growth of the industry. And without wasting any further time, let me just welcome Mr. Rafique to the webcast. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Chetan. Yeah, fine. How are you? How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. So good to see you. And as I can see, many people have already joined us on Facebook, YouTube, and they are sending us their comments, their good wishes also. I would just like to quickly remind my viewers, in case you have any question related to DXN that you would like Mr. Rafique to respond, kindly share it in the comment section of our Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube channels. And definitely we'll try our level best to put the question before Mr. Rafique and try to have his thoughts on the query raised. So without wasting any further time, sir, we'd like to start by knowing more about DXN. Tell us something about the journey of the company so far, how the company was started, and what was the core thought behind starting the company.
Okay, so let's start with DXN, Mr. Chetan. If you see, DXN started in 1993 in Malaysia in a small in a small village called Alostar, and it is started by our founder, Dr. Lim Siojin. Actually, Dr. Lim was graduated from a prestigious IIT from Indian Institute of Technology from Kharagpur, from India. He graduated from India and started his career as an engineer. But he had a very keen interest and a passion towards the herbs and its benefits, and it was a real passion for him. Along with his engineering career, he kept on his research on herbs, and he encountered we can say a magical product, a Ganoderma mushroom. Okay, so after seeing the proven results and its position in the Chinese pharmacopoeia and its miraculous medical benefits on the human body, he started more research on Ganoderma. After being satisfied with the research and study for almost a decade, I can say almost for 10 years, Dr. Lim thought it should reach the mankind in larger extent. And that's how DXN journey started in 1993 with the hands from our CEO, Dr. Lim Siochen.
Wonderful, sir. We have seen companies, international companies who have come to India. We have seen Indian companies gone international. This is for the first time that person who studied in India, who got his education in India, went on to create a big company like DXN.
Yes.
That's definitely a unique thing about the company. So DXN's, you're saying something.
No, that's why he had always he tell India is very close to his heart, because he had a very good interest on Ayurveda and he loved the culture and everything. That's why Dr. Lim and our founder has a very great interest in India. And if you can see the top management people all over the world, even though it's a Malaysian country, all over the world, it is managed almost by the Indians. Most of the countries where DXN has spoken is managed by Indians. So here, Dr. Lim has a very good impression on Indians and also the culture of India. And that's give you a very good advantage for Indians too.
Definitely good to know that, sir. One more thing, sir. I mean, once somebody visits the website of DXN or tries to find more information on DXN, one philosophy which is called the DXN philosophy often pops up: low price, high quality, low profile, high income. So, if you could share more details on this, what exactly this philosophy means, or what exactly is being implied here.
Okay, so with the DXN philosophy of low price, high quality, and low profile, high income. Actually, I will mix Hindi also, because we have audience from various parts of the country. So Hindi bhi thoda hum mix kar lenge to sabko acha lagega. Okay, so abhi we will talk about this philosophy: low price, high quality, and low profile, high income. Actually, DXN believes in simplicity. Okay, and it's a duplication, because only simple things can be duplicated and can create a massive growth. And if anybody are looking for the duplication, the cost factor has to be economical. Else, a common man ko reach nahi ho sakta hai. So cost factor is very, very essential when you are having a very good product, and that product has to be economically viable for the people, so that it can reach to everybody. To achieve this, ek hi rasta hai. The only way is we need to control the material supply, its pricing, its quality. That's why DXN came out with the concept of one dragon company. One dragon company means starting from the cultivation se lekar, processing, production, packaging, marketing, everything has under one roof. This will ensure the price. So iska fayda kya hai? So what is the benefit of this one dragon company is this will ensure the price will not be inflated by any third party, because DXN majority of the core product, it's cultivated from our own garden. So we are not dependent on any third party. So number one is the price will not be inflated by the third party. And second very important thing is we can assure the quality of the product. The quality, what it has been given in 1999, we can maintain the same quality here because we control everything. So the quality of the product is retained as we grow in our own garden. So with the above philosophy, DXN, with above the philosophy emerged as low price and high quality. So DXN able to give the product in a very economical price. Even the Ganoderma is a very valuable product, and it's a very if you go for a commercial cultivation with the pure Ganoderma, it's very costly. And because DXN control everything with this one dragon company concept, and we can give the product with the best price, and we can ensure the high quality. And this is how the first philosophy we go with: low price and high quality. And second is the low profile and high income. The characteristic of low profile is DXN is inherited from our CEO. As he's a very humble person, even though he has achieving the mammoth of success, and he's a very, very, very humble person. And the same thing we emphasize on the networkers through. हम हमारा networker को भी यही सिखाते हैं, low profile and high income, meaning ensure the highest take home bonus. आपको जो bonus मिल रहा है, we should ensure ये जो bonus आपको मिल रहा है, it should reach your family. We don't encourage people to do extravagance in the initial stage, because the initial stage sustainability is very, very important. So we want our distributor to take home the highest earned bonus and not to have extravagance. With this extravagance, we may not have the sustainability for long. Anything you do, it should sustain. So for this, you should employ those resources which are available for your disposal. So easily DXN always press on the people, go with a low profile and high income. Start small, even as a distributor or a stockist. In DXN, you start small, but you should have a big dream. And so that you can sustain for long. That's why DXN always we tell it's like a DXN journey. It's like a marathon running, you know. So marathon running, what you do is you don't give all your energy in the initial stage. You will run in a way where you are comfortable so that you can go for your longer kilometers. So same way in DXN also we tell, so if you want to do DXN or in network marketing or in direct selling, so do in a way which you are comfortable. So don't come here with a big investment and tell that tomorrow we have lost a lot of money in the direct selling industry. Actually, direct selling industry doesn't compel you or doesn't need that much of investment into this business. So that's why we emphasize, one, to uplift the image of the direct selling and also to safeguard the interest of the distributor's income. We come with this philosophy of low profile and high income. So that's why this philosophy means with this low price, high quality and low profile, high income. Chetan.
Right. So as I understand, or rather, if I'm understanding correctly, it's kind of a 360-degree approach wherein you have tried to incorporate everything related to product as well as the the functioning of the company, be it the distribution pattern or be it the compensation to the direct sellers or managing your relationship with the direct sellers. So
Yes.
like you rightly said, yes, you cannot leave any front untouched, unattended. To be successful in the business, every aspect of the business needs to be properly taken care of. And so let's take one question from our live audience. So Kundan Kumar, he's our viewer on Facebook. He wants to know what makes DXN a unique company in the direct selling industry. Kundan Kumar. Yeah.
Kundan Kumar. Okay. So DXN, yes, DXN, there are few things, few characteristics which makes DXN as a unique company. Number one is the one dragon concept. Okay, so this is what I told from the cultivation, from processing, production and packaging and marketing, everything is under one roof. And second thing is DXN believes in a one world, one market system. Okay, so sitting you in Bihar or you are sitting in Chennai or in Tamil Nadu, you can open up your line and in any part of the world. So for you, no need to go there and start your business and make your presence there to start your business over there, or to go there to take your registration in other country. So the software and the IT support what DXN is having is a very integrated one, which will allow the people to start their business from their comfort of their home. If they have a smartphone and they are connected to the world. So we break this the international border system, we can say. So we came with the concept of one world, one market. And this is also, again, a concept for business, where we have the concept for DXN product production, one dragon company. And for the business, we have a concept of one world and one market. With these two things, I think it has made a signature in the industry. It is very unique to DXN. This is what we believe.
Yeah, wonderful. Great to know that, sir. One question actually that I wanted to ask you. I mean, DXN was already an established company in Malaysia and other parts of the world before it came to India. And when you joined the company for the taking care of Indian operations, so sometimes what happens is that you get caught in a dilemma whether I should focus on increasing my sales for the company, or I should be very cautious, should not go very hard. I have to keep the image of the parent company, the philosophy or the core principles of the parent company also in mind. So did you face this dilemma that yes, I have to increase the sale, I have to take the company on the path of growth, but I have to at the same time ensure that my core philosophy, my organizational principles are not sacrificed? So share with us your thoughts.
Yes. So Chetanji, it's a very good question. So whether DXN पूरा दुनिया में established है, so DXN का focus क्या था जब इंडिया में आया था? सिर्फ सेल को बढ़ाने में या और ग्लोबल इमेज उनका जो फिलॉसफी है उसको बचाने में? So दोनों का बीच में we should have a balance. Definitely sales is the main objective for any corporate and DXN too. But it was not only the objective for DXN, I can say. So it is not only the objective that we should grow our sale at any cost, because DXN का एक image बन गया है पूरा world में. So now to grow the sale, एक challenge था sale को establish करना, और एक challenge था जो हमारा फिलोसफी है, जो हमारा प्रिंसिपल है, जो हमारा कोड ऑफ एथिक्स है, जो पूरा दुनिया में चल रहे हैं, उसको बचाकर हमारा बिजनेस को बड़ा करना. So that's why DXN believe in the organic growth. Organic growth means without harming the environment or the coexistence of the others. So DXN का फोकस यही था. DXN definitely need to grow. DXN को grow होना चाहिए, but ये grow होने के रास्ते में we should not harm anybody, not even the competitors, not any sector of the industry or anything. Without harming anybody and keeping the coexistence, we should grow. So to do this, DXN has followed a strict code of ethics. जो code of ethics DXN का है, ये बहुत strong है. So that's why DXN never encourage, and DXN has not done, and it is also educate its distributors also. We should not do any harm when we are growing. That is the one basic principle DXN withhold at all times. So we don't do any unethical investment on purchasing the leaders from other networking and giving them the instant positions, on not to favor कुछ ग्रुप को फेवर करेंगे, उनको सपोर्ट कर सेल्स को बड़ा कर लेंगे, ऐसा नहीं है. सो व्हाट एवर द फैसिलिटी एक मेंबर एक डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर को मिला हुआ है या बड़े लीडर को मिला है, सेम फैसिलिटी सबको मिलना चाहिए. दैट फेयर प्ले DXN हैज गिवन. एंड इवन DXN का जो मैनेजमेंट स्टाफ्स है, दे आर नॉट strictly prohibited entering into the network, so that the unbiased service सब लोगों को मिल सके. And DXN is also have a very strict regulation on with the members. जो हमारा डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर का साथ है, उनका साथ भी बहुत एक स्ट्रिक्ट एक कोड ऑफ एथिक्स, एक रेगुलेशन लेकर आता है, नॉट टू क्लेम ओवर ऑन द प्रोडक्ट. जो क्लेम प्रोडक्ट को बड़ा चौड़ा बनाकर बिजनेस मत करना. जो प्रोडक्ट का खूबियत है, we should focus only on this one, and also not to exaggerate the income और एक blind story बना के डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर को रिक्रूट करना. इसमें भी DXN is dead against this type of practices. So claiming on product or income by the distributor to build the business, ये extravagance जो करना है, इसे DXN बहुत रोका और रोक रहा है. Also, as the corporate DXN in Malaysia, we are the pioneer with the Malaysian government. We stood against the anti-bribery act. जो हमारा बिजनेस को जो सिस्टम है, जो बिजनेस हम करेंगे, जो ऑपरेशन जो भी हम करेंगे, so we focus as much as we can and to support the anti-bribery act, not only in Malaysia, even in India, in all the parts of the world where we do. So we take here always what we think is, जो भी रास्ता है, वो रास्ता स्लो भी हो जाता है ना, वही रास्ता को पकड़ो जो रास्ता सही होता है. बिकॉज हमको जाना है लॉन्ग रन. दिस इज नॉट ए 100 मीटर स्प्रिंट जो हमने एक शॉर्टकट पकड़ लिया और जीत लिया, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है. सो वी हैव टू गो इन ए वे विच वी परमानेंटली कैन वर्क विदाउट डूइंग एनी मेकअप. वो नेचर और रोड का नेचर जैसा है, वो नेचर का साथ ही जाना चाहिए. सो दैट्स व्हाई वी फोकस ऑन द सस्टेनेबिलिटी एंड नेचुरल ग्रोथ टू प्रिजर्व the policy of the company globally, and also to uplift the integrity of this industry. So ये दोनों को तालमेल के साथ DXN हर एक कंट्री में, जितने भी कंट्री है, हर एक कंट्री में उसका सेल्स का ऊपर फोकस कर रहा है, and also not to harm and also not to disturb the principle of DXN globally. Yeah, Mr. Chet.
Wonderful, sir. And yes, you are right. Achieving a fast sale growth is very easy, for that matter, but achieving a steady sales growth while enhancing your image, your retaining your principles is what is a difficult task, and kudos to DXN for doing just that, and perfectly fine. So let's take one question from one of our viewer, Dr. Rajvanshi. He's our viewer on YouTube. So he wants to know how an ordinary person can become extraordinary and an entrepreneur by DXN direct selling business. So I think he wants to understand. He wants to fulfill his maybe the entrepreneurial journey or entrepreneurial dreams, and he wants to understand how DXN can be of help.
Okay, see, for definitely DXN will be a platform if a ordinary person to become extraordinary, and this direct selling industry is meant for that one. ये जो direct selling industry हमारा है, ये इसलिए है. दूसरा इंडस्ट्री में एक ऑर्डिनरी पर्सन एक्स्ट्रॉर्डिनरी होने का मैं ये नहीं बोल सकता हूँ चांसेस नहीं है, बट चांसेस बहुत कम है. बट ये इंडस्ट्री जो डायरेक्ट सेलिंग इंडस्ट्री में और DXN में आपको ये जो चांसेस है, बहुत ज्यादा चांसेस है एक ऑर्डिनरी मैन ये एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी हो सकता है. बिकॉज एक ऑर्डिनरी का मैन का साथ क्या प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है? नंबर वन, उसका पास इतना बड़ा एजुकेशन नहीं रहता है, और उतना बड़ा एक्सपीरियंस नहीं रहता है, और उतना इन्वेस्ट करने का ताकत भी नहीं रहता है, ओके, और उतना टाइम भी वो नहीं दे सकता है जैसा वो सोचता है एक बिजनेस खड़ा करने में। ये सब चैलेंजेस, मेनली ये 4 चैलेंजेस रहता है हर एक आम आदमी का साथ, बिकॉज उसे उनका घर चलाना है, उसका किराया देना है, फैमिली को संभालना है, वो उसका जो भी वो नौकरी कर रहा है उसको भी संभाल के जाना है, बट उसका अंदर एक ख्वाब रहता है, एक ड्रीम रहता है, वो एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी कैसा बने, और ये ख्वाब का साथ ये 4 चैलेंज भी उसका सामने है। बट ये जो इंडस्ट्री है एंड DXN उनको ये पोजीशन देता है, उनको ये अपॉर्चुनिटी देता है, ये चैलेंज को मिटाकर एक ऑर्डिनरी पर्सन, इन्वेस्ट करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है, आप एक्सपीरियंस हो अनएक्सपीरियंस हो इसकी जरूरत नहीं है, आप एजुकेशन हो, आपका एजुकेशन क्या है वो इंडस्ट्री नहीं देखता है और DXN नहीं देखता है, ओके, आपका टाइम, जितने भी टाइम आप काम करते हो या पढ़ाई करते हो या हाउसवाइफ हो, जितने भी टाइम आपका पास बचा हुआ है वो टाइम को इन्वेस्ट कर एक ऑर्डिनरी इंसान एक एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी बनने का इतिहास DXN ने ऑलरेडी लिख चुका है। आप देखेंगे हर एक मेंबर और हर एक स्टेट में अगर हम देखेंगे हजारों कहानी ऐसे है जो एक ऑर्डिनरी मेंबर अब एक एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी बन चुका है, जो पढ़ नहीं सकता है, लिख नहीं सकता है, साइन डाल नहीं सकता है, आज लाखों में कमा रहे हैं इंडस्ट्री में, DXN में। सो ये एक ऑर्डिनरी को एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी बना में डेफिनेटली ये डायरेक्ट सेलिंग इंडस्ट्री और DXN जरूर मदद करता है।
Right. So I hope, Dr. Rajanji, you've got the answer that you were looking for. And yes, direct selling can definitely help you in becoming extraordinary from, being an ordinary. But yes, please keep in mind, and I would like to remind every viewer who joins us that there is no substitute for hard work. Direct selling gives you an opportunity to start your business with no investment, with flexible timings, completely as per your schedule. But please understand, like any other business, like any other job, there is no substitute for hard work, even in direct selling as well. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure Mr. Rafique also would concur with me on this.
Yes,
so
yes.
Moving on. Yeah. Tell us more about Sir DXN. While I introduced a bit in the beginning when I was, starting the session. So tell us more about the product offerings. How many people are associated with the company? What are your existing product lines in India and globally?
Okay. So the product ranges abhi hum dekhenge DXN or Pioneer with wellness products. Okay. And food supplement ranges. We have Ayurvedic range. We have beverages. We have cosmetics. We have personal care, home care products, and also recently we added apparels into our product ranges. So globally we can see we have more than 150 plus products, and in India we have more than 40 plus products. And by this year end, that by 2021 end, we are planning to develop the range. So at least some 80 plus products will be available to our networkers in India. So when you talk about the distributors, globally, we have around 10 million happy distributors. That means more than 1 crore happy distributors around the globe. And with the consumer base is more than 180 countries. And now DXN stands at the 15th largest selling direct selling company in the world. Also, DXN have its own established branches in more than 60 countries. Okay, so every month we can say we are opening new countries. Recently we opened with Mauritania, we can opening with Morocco, and we are re-entering into the Russian market again, and many more countries are opening up. And India, we have around 20 lakh distributors and 25 branches in India with a strong stockist network of around 500 plus outlets. And और एक चीज I want to reiterate in India, जितने भी नेटवर्क है पूरा दुनिया में, जैसा मैंने बोला था आपको 110 millions, 10 millions means 1 करोड़ का जो डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स पूरा दुनिया में है, ये मिनिमम 50% ये इंडियन रूट से गया हुआ है. जो हमारा पहला क्राउन एम्बेसडर है प्रोफेसर वसुपाल, उनकी लीडरशिप के अंदर ये पूरा एटलीस्ट 50 लाख मेंबर्स पूरा दुनिया में फैले हुए हैं. So that is one of the biggest advantage for India too. So these are all the few facts and figures for DXN, Mr. Chetan.
Great to know, sir. And one more thing, sir. I mean, to all our guests, who come for IDSA Direct Talk, we always request them to make one product announcement that the company is going to introduce in the coming months or the coming years. So we'd like to throw the same question to you, sir. Any big product coming from DXN that you'd like to share the news with the people who are watching us live?
Yes. So by in a couple of months, we will be launching the single herb products. So 6 products are in pipeline. Okay, the single herb products with the Giloy, Ashwagandha, Brahmi, Neem, all the single series of Ayurvedic series, or we are going to launch. And also we are going to enter into the home care products with detergents, with a floor cleaner, with a hand wash, and with a laundry cleaner, and all these home care products also in the pipeline. And also we are entering into the food range products. Okay, so like in Malaysia, we have it's a very good hit where we have this mineral salt, the Himalayan salt we have introduced in Malaysia, which we take from Himalaya to Malaysia, and we are also going to introduce the same here in India too. So these are all the immediate product or in pipeline, and like this we have a mini product which we'll be introducing in the second and third quarter of this year, 2021.
Great to know that, sir. And I hope all our viewers who are raising this query on our Facebook and YouTube channels, so you have got the info now. DXN is all set to launch some exciting new products in the coming months, coming weeks,
Yes.
and you all should be waiting for that. Sir, let's take one question from one of our viewers, Vijay Kumar on Facebook. He wants to know what is the DXN. Basically, he wants to know DXN operations in Nepal in next 3 years. So, exact query is what is the DXN future in Nepal in next 3 years?
Okay, so DXN Nepal, as you know, Nepal में अभी direct selling शुरू हुआ है, because 8 साल वहाँ पे direct selling नहीं था, but November month 2020 में वहाँ पे direct selling शुरू हुआ है. Government में एक framework दिया है, direct selling company ऐसा चलना चाहिए. Okay, but वो अभी थोड़ा refine करना चाहिए, वो refining में है. Maybe within couple of months वो थोड़ा refine हो जाएगा. So in full-fledged we can go with direct selling in Nepal. Already हो चुका है, already direct selling वहाँ पे शुरू हो चुका है. DXN already वहाँ पे business already शुरू कर चुका है. आप देखेंगे वहाँ पे बोनस पे करना शुरू हो गया, स्पॉन्सरिंग करना शुरू हो गया, रिक्रूटमेंट शुरू हो गया, और जितने भी डायरेक्ट सेलिंग का जो गाइडलाइन है, जो गवर्नमेंट ने जो नीतिमाला हमको दिया था, वो सब नीतिमाला हमने फॉलो कर DXN में नेपाल में हमने शुरू कर दिया है. और सेकंड और एक चीज नेपाल का अंदर हम करने वाले हैं, स्पेशली DXN करने वाला है. DXN इज नाउ आल्सो लुकिंग वेरी कीन ऑन सेटिंग अप द फैक्ट्री इन नेपाल. हम वहां पे एक फैक्ट्री सेट करने का सोच रहे हैं, उसके लिए लैंड का अभी तलाश चल रहा है. सो वी आर परचेसिंग द लैंड. वंस लैंड मिल गया, देन वी विल गो विद द फैक्ट्री. So these two things are the big news for Nepal, especially for DXN. जो नेपाल से आप लोग देख रहे हैं, आप लोगों की ये खुशखबरी है. So नेपाल डायरेक्ट सेलिंग तो ऑलरेडी शुरू हो चुका है. वहाँ पे कंपनी ऑफिस का भी एस्टैब्लिशमेंट होने का काम चल रहा है, और साथ ही साथ वी आर ऑल्सो वर्किंग ऑन द फैक्ट्री. ये फैक्ट्री बनाने का काम ऑलरेडी शुरू हो चुका है. बहुत जल्द, आई थिंक विद इन कपल ऑफ इयर्स, वहाँ पे हम एक प्रोडक्शन वहाँ से शुरू कर प्रोडक्ट वहाँ पे अवेलेबल कर सकते हैं नेपाल से. सो नेपाल से हम वहां के सिर्फ नेपाल के लिए हम प्रोडक्ट प्रोड्यूस नहीं करेंगे, बिकॉज हर एक कंट्री का कुछ खास प्रोडक्ट होता है, और नेपाल का भी कुछ खास प्रोडक्ट हो सकता है. वो प्रोडक्ट हम वहां से प्रोड्यूस कर पूरा दुनिया को हम एक्सपोर्ट करेंगे, तो नेपाल का नाम भी DXN का साथ साथ रोशन होने का बहुत बड़ा चांसेस है.
Great to know that, sir. Definitely an exciting news for all the direct sellers based out of Nepal, and for direct sellers who are probably looking to expand their business in Nepal. Moving on, sir, as I introduced in the beginning, that Ganoderma mushroom, the medicinal mushroom, is the key ingredient in majority or at least a substantial number of DXN products. Now, I was just going through some surveys on on the internet, and I found a very interesting statistics. So the medicinal mushroom market is expected to grow at nearly 10% per annum between the year 2020 and year 2027. Now, Ganoderma is your main product offering. The medicinal mushroom market is all set to grow at a very good rate. So when you combine these two things, where do you see DXN amongst all this, the future of DXN with respect to this medicinal mushroom market?
Yes. So as you correctly said, DXN ka core product, it's a Ganoderma is a core product for DXN. But during this journey, past 28 years में क्या हुआ था, और कुछ products एक core product का जगह ले रहा है. Okay, slowly other products are also becoming the core products for DXN. say DXN is known for its Ganoderma. लोग बोलते हैं it's a Ganoderma company, but slowly इसका साथ साथ और कुछ product भी core हो रहा है. Number one, like spirulina, we can say noni and coffee. All these products are becoming slowly a core product for DXN. But still, Ganoderma is the flagship product for DXN. So Ganoderma, if you can see, it's an amazing medicinal property which contains more than 400 active elements which can work on your cellular level, and it's still a mushroom, okay? But it's a very hard mushroom. You cannot take this mushroom just like that because it's a very hard wooden mushroom. So it's a process cooker. We have to make it into a micro powderation. Then only you can consume it easily. Otherwise, you have to boil it and take it, which is a lengthy process. So DXN, what it did is, since Dr. Lim knows ये जो Ganoderma है, it's one of the medicinal and the product which can help all the mankind. So Dr. Lim has not confined ये जो Ganoderma को सिर्फ एक पाउडर या कैप्सूल या टैबलेट फॉर्म में नहीं रखा. So Dr. Lim का ये सोच था, ये Ganoderma हर घर में यूज होना चाहिए. तो हर घर में यूज करने के लिए ये हर प्रोडक्ट में होना चाहिए. So इसीलिए DXN ने पहले शुरू किया था मशरूम कॉफी. पहले लोग हंस रहे थे, एक ऐसा कॉफी है, कोई कॉफी का साथ मशरूम खाएगा. But later when it became a grand success, पहला फिलीपींस में इतना सक्सेस हो गया, जो मशरूम कॉफी हमारा जो Ganoderma कॉफी है, जो हम लिंजी कॉफी बोलते हैं, so इतना सक्सेस हो गया है. So then many other companies are following DXN. उन्होंने भी Ganoderma को और मशरूम को कॉफी में डालकर बेचना शुरू कर दिया है. So we become the market leader. यहाँ पे जहाँ पे हम बात कर रहे हैं कॉफी विथ मशरूम और कॉफी विथ टी, and mushroom with coffee and mushroom with tea and mushroom with cereals, okay? And more day-to-day consumable products are in the research line, and which will be enhanced with the Ganoderma benefits very soon. So with the potential of Ganoderma mushroom and with the innovation of DXN to reach it with the day-to-day consumable product, I believe we can achieve more than the expected forecast growth. जो हम 10% का जो forecast growth हम बोल रहे हैं, ये Ganoderma mushroom ये हर घर में हर खाने का प्रोडक्ट का साथ मिलना शुरू हो जाता है, तो ये 10% नहीं, इससे ज्यादा ये ग्रोथ होने का संभावना है इन फ्यूचर में.
Definitely, sir. And yes, I mean, given the pandemic situation and given the general economic scenario, if a particular product like medicinal herb or medicinal mushrooms is expected to grow at nearly 10% for a period of next 7-8 years, that definitely means good prospects for the company. Moving on, sir, we know that the company is developing a production center in Siddipet, Telangana. So, wherein I think the company will be collaborating directly with the local farmers and sourcing the products or raw materials directly for processing. So, if you could share more details on what exactly are going to be the activities there and how this whole system is going to work.
Okay, so Siddipet के बारे में सिद्दीपेट हमारा DXN के लिए इट्स नॉट ए फर्स्ट फैक्ट्री. ओके, इंडिया में हम वी हैव 6 ऑपरेशनल फैक्ट्री, बट डिफरेंट जगह में. कुछ फैक्ट्री पौंडीचेरी में, कुछ असम में, कुछ बद्दी में, कुछ ओडिशा में, डिफरेंट जगह में है, बट वी हैव टोटल 6 ऑपरेशनल फैक्ट्री. एंड सिद्दीपेट होने वाला है an integrated factory where we have a unit for especially for Ayurvedic line, a separate unit for food supplement line, and separate unit for the beverage line and cosmetics line and food and allied products line. Because the Siddipet factory is one of the massive factory and the largest factory for DXN, which spread across 50 acres of the land. And it has been allotted by the present finance minister of Telangana, Mr. Harish Rao, in order to create an employment. वहाँ पे employment को बढ़ाने के लिए DXN को दावत दिया था यहाँ पे factory बनाने के लिए. And DXN has accepted and invested almost 300 crores at the initial stage to establish a factory वहाँ पे. And also वहाँ पे एक industrial zone बनाने के लिए सिद्दीपेट को चुनाया गया है. And DXN is the first few companies which established a factory in Siddipet. So मैंने now come to the farmer, how Siddipet is connected with the farmer. So मैंने पहले आपको बोला था DXN is an one dragon company where majority of the product जो हम majority हमारा product है वो हम खुद cultivate करते हैं. Okay, so Siddipet will not only be the art of technology advanced factory, it will also support the social economic development of the farmers in that area. ये कैसा DXN करेगा? So DXN को पता है उसका रॉ मटेरियल को कैसा प्रोड्यूस करना, कैसा उगाना, कैसा कल्टीवेट करना और कैसा हार्वेस्ट करना. सो ये वहां पे जितने भी फार्मर्स है जो सोशल इकोनॉमिकली उतना स्ट्रांग नहीं है, उनको अभी डीएक्सन ये प्रोजेक्ट का अंदर ले आना चाहता है। सो ये ले आने के कारण वी विल टीच द फार्मर, उनको एक टेक्निकल नो हाउ, जो हमारा जो टेक्निकल नो हाउ है हम उनको ट्रेन करेंगे और उनको सिखाएंगे ये जो हमारा रॉ मटेरियल है उसे कैसे उगाने का और उसे कैसे कल्टीवेट करने का और उसे कैसे मेंटेन करने का। एंड वी विल आल्सो गिव ए गारंटी that will buy back all the producers from those farmers. So इससे क्या होगा, DXN को उसका क्वालिटी जो प्रोडक्ट है वो मिलेगा और साथ साथ फार्मर्स को एक बहुत अच्छा एक इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट वो जगह में मिल सकता है। So with this Siddipet, this is how DXN is going to flourish now. So DXN want to give back now to the society. So not only to keep everything, and DXN now want, when DXN is growing, Dr. Lim का कहना है जब DXN अभी बड़ा हो रहा है ना, सिर्फ DXN बड़ा नहीं होना चाहिए, उसके साथ साथ जो भी इंडस्ट्री जुड़ा हुआ है वो भी इंक्रीज करना है, वो भी बड़ा होना है, उनका इकोनॉमी में भी एक सक्सेस होना चाहिए और ये देश को भी मदद करना चाहिए। With this intention, DXN has started with the Siddipet factory and ये जो farmers का जो collaboration है इसका साथ DXN एक साथ लेकर आया है in Siddipet.
That's really great to know, sir. And you know, just from this your response only, my next question obviously would be tell us more about the CSR initiatives of DXN.
Okay, the CSR initiative. If you talk about DXN has done many CSR, that means corporate or social responsibility, जो DXN कर रहा है और पूरा ग्लोब में in various areas. Recent in 2015 भी अगर हम देखेंगे नेपाल earthquake में we collected contribution from all the networkers. DXN has requested all the networkers to contribute. और डॉक्टर लिम का हमारा CEO का ये कहना था जितने भी हम नेटवर्कर से contribute करेंगे उससे equal portion will be contributed through our CEO, through DXN. And it has been awarded to the Nepal earthquake victims, and which has been praised by Prime Minister of Nepal in various social medias. So recently, अगर हम देखेंगे, our founder Dr. Lim Seojin has been appointed as the Goodwill Ambassador for INSAM. INSAM का मतलब है Intergovernmental Institution for the Use of Microalgae Spirulina Against Malnutrition. एक गवर्नमेंट एक इंटरगवर्नमेंटल ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है जो WHO का साथ मिलकर काम करता है। इसका मेन काम है जो माल न्यूट्रिशन बच्चे हैं पूरा दुनिया में, जितने भी माल न्यूट्रिशन बच्चे हैं उनको माइक्रो एल्गे स्पाइरुलिना की मदद से वो माल न्यूट्रिशन को हटाने का काम ये INSAM करता है। So अभी now our founder has been appointed as a goodwill ambassador for this INSAM. So in this connection, DXN has taken a campaign. एक campaign DXN ने शुरू किया है to support and feed 1 million malnutrition children with spirulina for 3 months to make sure they are healthy. Okay, ये 10 लाख बच्चे को स्पाइरुलिना 3 महीने कंटिन्यूस अप्लाई देकर उनका हेल्थ को उनका जो माल न्यूट्रिशन है उसको सुधारने का काम करने का एक कैंपेन अभी DXN लिया हुआ है। ये कैंपेन का नाम है $1 1 child. ये कैंपेन DXN अकेले कर सकता है बट हमारा नेटवर्कर की जो सपोर्ट है उनका रिक्वेस्ट है उनको भी ये कैंपेन का अंदर रखने के लिए। सो डॉक्टर लिम ने एक कैंपेन शुरू हुआ है ODOC $1 1 child कैंपेन। इसका मतलब डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर ऑल्सो कैन पार्टिसिपेट फ्रॉम देयर, उनका जो मंथली बोनस है जितने भी वो चाहते हो मिनिमम $1 से वो कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं। जितने भी डॉलर हमारा डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर करेंगे उससे इक्वल डॉलर DXN भी करेगा और INSAM की तरफ से और DXN स्पाइरुलिना की वजह से we will help to overcome this malnutrition especially for the children. And this campaign, ये जो कैंपेन है ना, ये बहुत एक बड़ा रिस्पॉन्स लेकर आया है recently. And in Chennai we have started with many orphanages and people are very happy जहां पे उनको खाना मिलता है बट वो खाने का अंदर जो न्यूट्रिशन वैल्यू है वो कितना है उनको पता नहीं है। बहुत लोग ऐसे खाना उनको देते थे जो खाना बचत हो जाता है, जो वेस्ट हो जाता है। बट व्हेन वी गो एंड गिव अवर फ्रेश स्पाइरुलिना, जब ये बच्चे को हम दे रहे थे, सो वी हैव टू सी द हैप्पीनेस इन देयर फेस एंड वी हैव टू सी द हैप्पीनेस ऑन द ऑर्गेनाइजर्स। ओके, सो ये बहुत बड़ा एक अच्छा काम डॉक्टर लिम ने लिया है along with INSAM to feed the people with the spirulina and to eradicate the malnutrition at least with 1 million. ये शुरुआत है, at least एक 10 लाख बच्चे का साथ ये malnutrition हटाने का काम जो INSAM का साथ कर रहा है। ऑलरेडी ये चेन्नई से शुरू हो गया है many orphanages we have covered, और IMSAM का जो इंडिया का जो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव केरला में है, और उन लोगों ने भी अभी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन शुरू करने के लिए पूरी तैयारी हो चुका है, और हमारा फैक्ट्री भी तैयार हो चुका है उनको स्पाइरुलिना सप्लाई करने में. अभी लेबलिंग का काम चल रहा है. सो वेरी सून वी विल बी सीइंग ये जो IMSAM की तरफ से एक बहुत बड़ा कंट्रीब्यूशन प्रोग्राम, ये कैंपेन प्रोग्राम, ये माल न्यूट्रिशन को हटाने में DXN का काम शुरू हो रहा है.
Definitely, sir. That's a very a proud moment for all of us that DXN is doing such a good thing, not only for India but for the entire world and from different countries, and you are keeping India as a base of this noble cause. So my kudos to the entire DXN management for this. Moving on, sir, how do you see the future of direct selling business in India? And another part to this question, many viewers are also asking, where do you see DXN, let's say a decade from now, 10 years from now in India?
Okay, so I believe the direct selling industry in India, it's still in the development stage. वो अभी grow नहीं हुआ है. Okay, so अभी वो development stage में ही है. Okay, उसका पूरा जो potential है, जो direct selling का जो पूरा potential है economy को change करने का, वो अभी शुरू नहीं हुआ है. And I believe in the next 5 years, ये जो momentum है, ये pick up करेगा. So we are waiting for this momentum, and definitely this next 5 years, we will see a sea of change in the growth of the direct selling industry. So along with the DXN, I also want to thank all the genuine direct selling companies in India with their product and the plan, which has uplifted the image of this industry. And special thanks to IDSA to showcase the industry in various level and to represent it with various government organizations, due to which I believe the effort of all, now we have the direct selling guidelines and regulation implemented in almost all the states. In next 10 years, where I can see DXN is, and definitely sale though we are going to make it a many-fold. That one we have no doubt on that one, because we have all the plans to make the sales many-folds. So what will be more interesting is, in the next 10 years, the most interesting to see is, this will become a new career for young generation. जैसा लोग बोलते हैं ना, मैं पढ़कर इंजीनियर होना चाहता हूँ, मैं पढ़कर डॉक्टर होना चाहता हूँ, लोग बोलेंगे मैं डिग्री का पास मैं नेटवर्किंग लेना चाहता हूँ. दिस इज व्हाट आई एम सीइंग, एंड ये जो है नेक्स्ट 5 साल से 10 साल में होने वाला है, बिकॉज ये जो इंडस्ट्री है ना, एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू प्ले अ वेरी वाइटल रोल इन चेंजिंग द इकोनॉमिक इक्वेशन ऑफ एवरी फैमिली. एंड द यंग जनरेशंस आर ऑलरेडी स्टार्टेड कमिंग, and we believe this young generations will be a turnaround factor in the next 10 years, and this new career and established career होने वाला है, और ऑलरेडी हो चुका है, बट इसका मोमेंटम शुरू होने वाला है नेक्स्ट 5 साल से 10 साल में. वो देखने के लिए बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग से मैं भी वेट कर रहा हूँ.
Definitely, sir, and I think all of us are waiting to see this future, and actually we have seen to a point where this future is now clearly in our sight, and it's just a matter of few more years. And yes, as you're already aware, IDSA has already started taking initiatives in terms of introducing direct selling as part of academics in the graduation at the postgraduate levels as well. So wonderful to see that corporates like DXN are virtually on the same page as of IDSA, that yes, there is a need to introduce direct selling into academics as well, so that more and more youngsters now start to take direct selling as a full-time career. Moving on, sir, what do you think are the qualities that a direct seller should try to develop in order to make a good career for himself in direct selling? And also, there are many people who have heard about direct selling, they have been introduced to what direct selling is, but still they are somewhat reluctant or hesitant to take a decision whether to actively start engaging with a direct selling company or not. So what is going to be your advice for them?
Okay, so यहाँ पे बेसिकली 2 क्वेश्चन है. जो डायरेक्ट सेलर्स के लिए, अभी जो डायरेक्ट सेलर ऑलरेडी बन चुके हैं उनके लिए क्या एडवाइस है, और डायरेक्ट सेलिंग अभी बने नहीं, अभी प्रोस्पेक्टिंग लेवल में है, जो बन सकते हैं उनके लिए क्या एडवाइस है. So पहला my suggestion to the direct sellers, okay, so you want to make us the career in network marketing, first thing is the determination, okay. ये decision, जो भी आप काम करते हैं, जब आप direct selling करते हैं, जो DXN करते हैं, so first thing is you take a decision to stick with the company where you are working and to stick with the industry which you are working. सिंस डायरेक्ट सेलिंग में बहुत बड़ा इन्वेस्टमेंट नहीं है, सो इट इज वेरी इजी फॉर पीपल टू स्वे अवे। थोड़ा दिन यहाँ पे ट्राई कर यहाँ पे जो रिजल्ट उनको चाहते थे वो नहीं मिल रहा था, वो बहुत इजी है यहाँ से शिफ्ट होकर दूसरा काम में और दूसरा बिजनेस में जाने के लिए, बिकॉज यहाँ पे ये छोड़ने में उनका कोई लॉस नहीं है। सो मेनी जॉइन दिस बिजनेस। सो बहुत लोग ये बिजनेस को आते हैं, अच्छा ट्राई करके देखेंगे, अगर ट्राई हो रहा है तो ठीक है, ट्राई नहीं हो रहा है तो ठीक है। ये माइंडसेट नहीं होना चाहिए। अगर हम सिर्फ ट्राई करने के लिए आएंगे ना, सो हमारा जो सक्सेस रेट है जो हम चाहते हैं वो भी हमारे पास आने के लिए ट्राई करेगा, उतना जल्दी नहीं आएगा। सो इसीलिए डिटर्मिनेशन होना बहुत जरूरी है। ये पहला क्वालिटी मैं मानता हूं हर एक डायरेक्ट सेलिंग के लिए, जो फाइनल एंड कंफर्म्ड डिसीजन लेना जब वो डायरेक्ट सेलिंग बिजनेस शुरू करते हो। ओके, छोटा प्रॉफिट रहेगा, छोटा लॉस रहेगा, इसको एक्सेप्ट कर एक लॉन्ग रन में ये इंडस्ट्री का साथ, डीएक्सएन का साथ जुड़े रहना इज द सीक्रेट फॉर सक्सेस। इट्स अ नंबर 1। एंड नंबर 2 इज टेकिंग द ओनरशिप। जो भी बंदा डीएक्सएन का साथ या डायरेक्ट सेलिंग इंडस्ट्री का साथ ज्वाइन हो रहा है ना, दे शुड टेक द ओनरशिप। नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड हियर, यहाँ पे जो सक्सेस हो रहे हैं, जो फेलियर हो रहे हैं, एवरीथिंग वी कैन नॉट ब्लेम एनीबडी, इट्स अप टू अस। अगर इफ यू वांट टू ब्रिंग एनी चेंज हम ले आना चाहते हैं, सो वी शुड ब्रिंग दैट चेंज। वी शुड नॉट वेट फॉर एनीबडी टू ब्रिंग द चेंज फॉर मी। समझो आपने एक बिजनेस शुरू कर दिया, वो बिजनेस को बढ़ाने में आप वेट करते हो किसी को, वो आके आपका बिजनेस को बढ़ाएगा? नहीं ना, आप कोशिश करते हो ये बिजनेस को कैसा बढ़ाना, बिकॉज आपने करोड़ों का या लाखों का इन्वेस्टमेंट कर दिया, तो इसलिए आपका पूरा कोशिश रहेगा ये बिजनेस को मैं कैसे बढ़ाऊं, नया नया आइडियाज कैसे लेके आऊं और नया नया मार्केट में कैसे खोलूं, जो अभी अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं है वो अपॉर्चुनिटी को मैं कैसे क्रिएट करूं। ये सेम इनिशिएशन अभी ये इंडस्ट्री में भी आपको होना चाहिए। जब आप ये बिजनेस शुरू करते हो, ये तब आएगा व्हेन यू अंडरस्टैंड द ओनरशिप। आप ये बिजनेस का 100% ओनर हो। सक्सेस और फेलियर, इट्स एवरीथिंग डिपेंड ऑन अस। ओके, सो अगर ये आ जाएगा, ये दो चीज आ जाएगा, आई थिंक द नेटवर्क मार्केटियर्स इन द इनिशियल स्टेज दे कैन क्लियर द सर्वाइवल लेवल। नंबर 1 इज द डिटर्मिनेशन, ये कंफर्म डिसीजन होना चाहिए, एंड सेकंड थिंग इज द ओनरशिप। ओके, ओनरशिप ऑफ द बिजनेस एंड ब्रिंग द चेंजेस। जो भी चेंज हम चाहते हैं वो हम ले आने के लिए, जैसा हम चाहते हैं मेरा अपलाइन मेरे साथ ऐसा बिहेव करना, तो हम अपलाइन का तरफ नहीं देखेंगे, हम मेक श्योर करेंगे मैं मेरा डाउनलाइन का साथ ऐसा बिहेव करूंगा। मैं चाहता हूं ऐसा सिस्टम होना चाहिए, जो वो सिस्टम नहीं है मैं कोशिश करूंगा वो सिस्टम को कराने में, जो कंपनी का साथ हो या अपलाइन का साथ हो, मिलकर वो सिस्टम को ले आने में ये कोशिश हमारा तरफ से होना चाहिए। अगर ये दो चीज रहेगा, यू कैन मेक ए ब्यूटीफुल करियर इन दिस डायरेक्ट सेलिंग बिजनेस। और सेकेंड जो है, जो नया पीपल, जो न्यू पीपल हु आर वेटिंग, ये इंडस्ट्री में मैं जाऊं या ना जाऊं, ये इंडस्ट्री में मैं ट्राई करूं या नहीं ट्राई करूं, उनके लिए क्या एडवाइस है? उनके लिए मेरा एक ही एडवाइस है, स्पेयर टायर इज ऑलवेज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर ए लॉन्ग जर्नी। सही है ना? हम बहुत ज्यादा दूर जर्नी करते हैं ना, जो कार में जाते हैं, एक स्पेयर टायर जरूर रखते हैं। एक 10 घंटा 15 घंटा भी जर्नी करते हैं, सो वी थिंक ऑफ ऑल्टरनेटिव प्लान। अगर टायर पंचर हो जाए तो क्या होगा, तो इसीलिए एक स्पेयर टायर रखते हैं। अगर फ्यूल खत्म हो गया तो थोड़ा फ्यूल का बैकअप रखते हैं। इंजन कूलिंग सेट ऑफ हो गया तो इंजन को कूल कैसा करना उसका बैकअप रखते हैं। सो एक 10-15 घंटे के लिए हम इतना प्लान करते हैं, बट आवर लाइफ जर्नी इज मोर इंपॉर्टेंट देन द कार जर्नी। सही है ना? सो एंड वी कैरी द रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ऑफ मेनी आवर फैमिली मेंबर्स विद अस, सो इट इज वाइज टू हैव एन अल्टरनेटिव प्लान। एक अल्टरनेटिव प्लान होना बहुत जरूरी है हर एक फैमिली का साथ। जो ब्रेड अर्नर बोलते हैं, जो उनका घर में जो पूरा खर्चा को जो संभालता है, उसका साथ, उनके साथ एक अल्टरनेटिव प्लान, एक प्लान बी होना बहुत बहुत जरूरी है। ये एक इनकम का साथ जाना बहुत रिस्की अफेयर हो जाएगा आजकल की इन फ्यूचर का इकोनॉमी में। सो इसीलिए उनका साथ एक और एक प्लान भी होना बहुत जरूरी है। और ये डायरेक्ट सेलिंग इंडस्ट्री एक बहुत अच्छा ऑप्शन है, एंड वन ऑफ द बेस्ट ऑप्शन आई कैन सी। जितने भी इंडस्ट्री है, ये डायरेक्ट सेलिंग इंडस्ट्री एक बहुत अच्छा ऑप्शन है। यू कैन क्रिएट ए पैसिव इनकम विदाउट डिस्टर्बिंग योर मेन इनकम। एक प्लान भी आप क्रिएट कर सकते हो, जैसा एक स्पेयर टायर रख सकते हो, वैसे ही एक स्पेयर इनकम आपका साथ ही लेकर जाने के लिए ये डायरेक्ट सेलिंग इंडस्ट्री आपको मदद करेगा। सो डेफिनेटली आई सजेस्ट, जो भी है अब तक शुरू नहीं किए हैं डायरेक्ट सेलिंग इंडस्ट्री का साथ, you should join, and definitely DXN can be one of the best company where it can ensure your financial freedom for you and for your generations. Yeah, Mr.
Definitely, sir. Yes. Okay, so moving on to the next question, sir. Now, DXN's main product offering is the nutraceutical and the wellness segment. That's where the majority of the products are coming from. And it's not only for DXN. For that matter, even in India, or let's say the global direct selling sales, nutraceutical and wellness is one segment that contributes the maximum. I think globally, nutraceutical alone is contributing 50%. In India, it is, I think, more than 60%. So during the pandemic, what we saw was there was an unprecedented increase in the sale of nutraceutical products. And this was reflecting in our survey as well that we recently released, to determine the impact of COVID-19 on direct selling in India. So how do you see the four prospects of the industry in future? Do you think this was the initial euphoria that people were reading or thinking too much about health, wellness, a sound and body, that they went on shopping spree of nutraceutical products, or do you think this trend is going to stay and continue in future as well?
Yeah, it's a very interesting question, Mr. Chetan. See, this COVID, jo corona ka tha, so has definitely affected the nutraceutical and wellness market positively. Okay, एक बहुत अच्छा it has created an awareness. एक बहुत बड़ा market this 2020 has given to the wellness industry and to the direct selling. Okay, and this has given a strong message to the people. So it is not possible for us to stop any virus. आज कोरोना बोल रहे हैं, अभी बोल रहे हैं तो कोरोना का second string शुरू हो गया है. Tomorrow it may be any virus, it may be Darona or Barona, anything may come. Okay, so it is not possible for us to stop any viruses because अभी लोगों को पता चुका है their health is under threat. जो वो सोच भी नहीं सकते हैं वहां से भी उनको threat आ सकता है. But एक ही रास्ता है ये सब threat को बचाने के लिए, अगर उनका family को protect करना है, so take care of their immunity and take care of their health. So this is the strong message this 2020 and Corona has given. Okay, and it has given a tremendous market and tremendous opening for the nutraceuticals and the wellness market. And I believe ye I say stop nahi hoga. Now people are into this one and it will continue because shuru karna is important. अगर शुरू हो जाएगा, so then they will understand the benefit. ये product की खाने की वजह से, nutrition product की खाने की वजह से benefit क्या मिलता है, already उनको पता हो चुका है. So ये पता होने के कारण ये क्या होगा, अभी develop होगा और multiply होगा. So this the demand what 2020 has created, I believe it is going to explore more in further. सिर्फ ये जो कोविड सिर्फ ये प्रोडक्ट का ऊपर, वेलनेस का ऊपर या न्यूट्रासेटिकल का ऊपर डिमांड क्रिएट नहीं किया. सो इट हैज मेड पीपल टू अंडरस्टैंड द रिस्क ऑफ हैविंग ए सिंगल इनकम. सो द इम्यूनिटी ऑफ द हेल्थ एंड द इम्यूनिटी ऑफ द इनकम become the priority among the general public, and both can be solved with the direct selling company which deal with the nutraceuticals product. So with this trend, I believe there will be a real breakthrough for the public, and as a networker we should encash the situation. और बहुत एक अच्छा फ्यूचर है for the people who are with the direct selling company and with a good nutraceutical product which can enhance the immunity and help the people to safeguard their health from these various threats. And I believe in future में ये और grow होने वाला है and it is not going to stop now.
Definitely, sir. That's very reassuring for the industry and everything. And yes, people have realized the importance of a good body, a good immune system, a healthy body, and nutraceuticals play a big role in maintaining a good immune system. And you rightly said, COVID is not going to be the last pandemic faced by mankind. There are going to be many more such pandemics in future, and the only way you can probably fight back is by having a good health and a sound immune system. Moving on, sir, and I would like to remind my viewers here is that we are almost coming to an end of the session. As much as we would like the session to continue, but all good things come to an end. So I would like to take a couple of more questions, and in case somebody wants to ask anything to Mr. Rafique, kindly do so in the comment section, and we'll try our level best to put the question to Mr. Rafique. Moving on, sir, as I introduced in the beginning, you are handling not 1, 2, 3, but 6 countries for DXN. So and you are at the core of the affairs on all these 6 different jurisdictions or 6 different countries. So how do you find time for your personal commitments or your personal passions, family? So many viewers are also interested in knowing how do you maintain this balance between professionalism and your personal commitments. How do you do that?
Okay, you see, regarding with personal and professional time, as that saying, ek khavat rehta hai, love what you do and do what you love. Okay, so this is what it's suitable for most of us. So many of the senior management staffs in DXN. Now DXN is not only the mere job for us; it turned to be our passion. Because when we are with the industry, when we are working with the people, because we are not working with the machines, we are working with the people. When we work with the people, their challenges ultimately become our challenges. Their happiness become our happiness. So all will be mixed like a family. So there is no clear-cut differentiation between the personal life and the professional life. So it is very hard to differentiate the personal and professional time. Now, what I can say is all are merged into one. And only initially, maybe the family members will find it difficult to adapt to this culture. So when you're young, when my wife came, she found it difficult to adapt with this culture. Now she's fine and everything is great going. Now everything has become one. And since we love what we do and we do what we love, this has become a passion. And we managing the professional time and personal time is no more a problem for us now.
That's great to know, sir. One last question, sir, before we call this session to an end. What role do you think Indian Direct Selling Association is playing in terms of strengthening the direct selling industry in India? And if there is any advice that would like to share with the association that we should follow in our future activities?
So first thing, I should congratulate Mr. Chetan and all the team members, Mr. Abhishek, whom we interact very much. Okay, for IDSA on behalf of entire DXN family and entire networkers and networkers from all the companies in India, and taking some amazing steps in getting the industry recognized at various government level in various states. Okay, आज गवर्नमेंट लेवल तक डायरेक्ट सेलिंग का नाम जा चुका है. इसका मेन रोल IDSA ने प्ले किया है. Also, they played a very big role जो पैंडेमिक में कोऑर्डिनेशन एंड प्रोवाइडिंग इंफॉर्मेशन, जो गुड्स का जो मूवमेंट, जो ट्रांसपोर्टेशन है, उसका कैसा हम सॉल्व करेंगे, इसमें IDSA में भी बहुत अच्छा रोल प्ले किया है. मे बी पर्सनली आई ऑल्सो इंटरेक्टेड विथ मेनी IDSA मैनेजमेंट स्टाफ देयर एंड दे हैव गाइडेड अस हाउ टू ओवरकम ऑल दिस प्रॉब्लम इन द पैंडेमिक टाइम. एंड not to miss the recent addition with the FSSI, उसका जो ट्रेनिंग IDSA ने ऑर्गेनाइज किया, and राशि उसका जो ट्रेनिंग IDSA ने ऑर्गेनाइज किया, and also bringing the different network marketing in one platform with the Direc'T'alk, which we all enjoyed, and not only with the company and also the leaders, bade companies, all companies ka leaders, all top leaders came under one platform and they discussed about the direct selling. And congratulations, hats off to IDSA for their role. And taking it to further, I suggest IDSA should continue playing the advisory role for the companies, and we should have a very strong legal team to further create a healthy environment among the companies, which in turn will create a very healthy space for the coexistence. Also, मेरा एक suggestion है IDSA का साथ. So IDSA should see how to take a further step ahead on helping the companies to overcome the challenges in all those countries where the government is still reluctant on network marketing. So I want IDSA to look in those countries also where the government is not very much in favor of direct selling industry. So especially people, maybe the government doesn't know about the depth and the legitimate direct selling company. So IDSA can play a very vital role over there and making those government understand about the industry and about the legitimate of our industry and about the direct selling, especially the countries with Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and Nepal. It will be a great help for us also, especially for DXN, because DXN operate in all these countries. So through international bureaucracy mode, we can approach and extend our voluntary help to the countries to make them understand more on the legal and legitimate direct selling model. So I suggested this one. I think Mr. Chetan can look after this area also, so we can have a cross-country transactions with this move.
Definitely, sir. And yes, this is one of the activities or one of the proposals that is being actively pursued at IDSA. We are going to extend our reach beyond the geographical and political limits of India. We are going to play a big role in terms of advocating direct selling, not just in India, but in the entire South Asian region. And as and when the developments are going to take place, we are going to share it with all our audiences as well. So with this, we have come to an end to today's session. And as I said earlier also, as much as I would like this session to continue for another hour, but I know Mr. Rafique is a busy person and we were able to, get him for 1 hour out of his busy schedule. So thank you so much, sir, for coming and answering all our queries and responding to the queries raised by our audience. And definitely we look forward to welcoming you again.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the invitation. Definitely, it has helped people to know about the direct selling industry much better. So thank you for all the audience who has joined today's show, and thank you, Mr. Chetan, and all the team members who organized this one. And looking for the shows, and looking for your further help in all the countries where we are going.
Definitely, sir. We are going to. But IDSA in itself is nothing. Our member companies is what makes IDSA. Right. So thank you so much. Thank you to all the viewers who joined us today, and do join us next week as we are going to bring you another industry leader on IDSA Direc'T'alk. Thank you so much.